Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino book listener by me. So let's get into it. The house of the hearth was not all sunshine and rainbows. Those children, after all, were raised to be Fatui agents, first and foremost. So it wasn't unnatural to see some things that were happening that were not the most pleasant. We were helping a few of the younger ones with their homework. After all, you couldn't really become a clever Fatui agent if you couldn't read or write properly. Arlecchino watched from the doorway, her arms crossed, her posture straight, but the faint softness to her eyes betrayed her. She always watches the children, not just observes, but protects. You've come to recognize that subtle tension in her shoulders, the way her gaze flicks over each child. She doesn't breathe until she's sure that they're all safe. Tonight, though, something is different. Instead of relaxing, her face darkens. The children scatter to play, but little Claire stayed behind, staring at her shoes, fidgeting nervously. He crouched down. "Claire? What's wrong?" She swallowed. "A man was outside earlier. He was watching us." He froze. And across the room, Arlecchino's eyes narrow. She doesn't move, doesn't speak. She simply listens. Claire continues, her voice trembling. "He was asking who you are, and if the Harbinger's little pets live here." The words drop like a stone, and Arlecchino moves instantly. She kneels before Claire, taking her hand gently. "Did he touch you?" That controlled voice, low and steady, is more terrifying to you than a shout. Claire shakes her head. "No, he ran away when Lenny came out." Arlecchino nodded. "Good." And you feel the shift in the air, the temperature dropping. And her eyes look to you next. The question, silent but clear. Where were you when that happened? And whether you've heard anything about this, if you were safe. You shrug, and she just sighs. Then she stands. "Children," she calls, her voice calm, but carrying the weight of absolute command. They all go silent. "For these next few days, I want you to be very careful of leaving the house. And, for the younger ones, no leaving without an escort, no wandering, no shortcuts, and no exceptions." Lenny nods, perfectly aware of what's going on. "Wayan, come with me." You followed her out into the hallway, and the moment the door closed, she pressed a hand to the wall beside your head, leaning in, not threatening, grounding herself. She whispers, "No one threatens my children." You place your hand over hers. "Don't worry, it's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll know who he is." Her gaze darkens. "I already know." The moment Claire said what you called them, I knew. It has to be one of the Tory segments. But why would he be here? Nevertheless, the fact that he is a harbinger does not prevent me from teaching him a lesson. If he thinks that he can overstep and threaten one of my children, then it's my right to remind him of his place. She pushes off the wall, pacing now. "It's not just about safety for me. It's about fear. Those children should never have to feel that again. You saw how little Claire was. You watch her. and see how upset she was. And you could tell that she was worried. It hurt her when she saw one of the children like that. You step forward, carefully placing your hand on her arm. Arlecchino, she stops, her eyes finding yours. And there is something raw there, something vulnerable. Are you okay? You ask softly. No, because that could have been worse. Because they were frightened. Because I wasn't there. That's not your fault. You didn't know. There was no way you could have predicted that. She nods. But even then, everything concerning them was my responsibility. You lift her chin gently so she meets your gaze. And you could protect them better than anyone ever else could. You know that. It's a fact. I'm not just reassuring you. Her breath trembles. No one else had ever noticed that. But you always do. The two of you go on a walk. And once you're back, Claire is waiting for Arlecchino. Nervous. Claire, come here. She walks over, fidgeting. Father, when you walked out, you looked mad. Are you mad at me? Arlecchino shakes her head. No, never. I'm proud of you. You told us the truth, and you were brave. Claire blushed, feeling flustered. Praise was rare coming from Arlecchino. And though you gave praise quite frequently, when Arlecchino said it, it had a different value. And you knew that. Okay, I'm glad you're not mad. I would never be mad at you. You didn't do anything wrong, did you? Claire shook her head. And Arlecchino gave her a soft smile. Then you have nothing to worry about. And when you went to your room with her, she was silent. But you knew that silence meant something else. She was plotting and planning. And you knew that whoever did this, especially if it were truly the Torre, he would not be safe from her wrath. Not in the slightest.